How it do, y'all? I hope everyone's doing great. Thanks for coming into this video. I'm gonna keep it pretty short. It's really hard to find the right job, the right career that's making you good enough money to where you can be independent, buy land, build a home, buy the stuff you need, raise a family. To get that that kind of money coming in today's world is not easy. And I feel truly for anyone, because I'm in that situation where these jobs just aren't paying enough, and it's like I can't even afford my own place, bro, let alone buying land, raising a family, whatever. I'm in credit card debt, I'm in all kinds of debt, and I'm applying for all these better jobs, or hopefully better jobs, not hearing any responses back. I'm using Indeed, LinkedIn, even Craigslist, ZipRecruiter. I'm kind of just confused at this point. Like, I'm in higher education, I teach, but I want to get out of it because it doesn't make much money. And there's no full-time availability. It's just part-time for like a bunch of schools, so it doesn't add up. Like, to get full-time in my industry, in this industry, is like it's really hard to, because they're doing what everyone else is doing, which is we're just going to hire a bunch of part-timers, not have to give insurance, not have to pay a full complete salary. And by just hiring a bunch of part-timers, we can basically just get away with murder. In other words, like, they're raking in the dough and they don't have to pay as much. So it's really shitty. I don't really fuck with the industry, higher ed, that much, because I feel like it's just ripping off students anyway, considering how much they're paying for these courses. It's a ripoff, number one. Number two, these schools are like, they're scumbags, because they're just taking in like 90% of the course's tuition and paying the professor like 5 to 8%, even though they're doing all the work. It's just a crummy industry, and how they behave too. So like, I don't really want to support that anymore. And besides, I make books, and that's my way of teaching, so I'm just going to continue with that. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel a lot of anxiety trying to find the right job, trying to find the right career, and it's really not easy to get a door to open. Like, I can't even get hired by fucking Kohl's, bro. Kohl's, Stop and Shop, Walmart, Target, just like any ShopRite. I'm talking like stupid jobs, bro. Like, just stupid retail, easy jobs that anyone can do. Like, even these places, they pretend like they're hiring, but they don't call back. I apply for a lot of things on Craigslist. So I think what I'm coming to this realization is, it's all good. I don't need to be in these different places. Like, this is what the universe comes down to, bro. Need. Like, if you really were needed, they would fucking call you back. Think about all these corporate jobs I applied to. If I was really needed, like, if you're drowning in the ocean, right, and you're calling for help, and help arrives, you would take it because you really need it. But these motherfuckers are just sitting on the beach sun tanning. They don't need life saving, because if they did, they would have hired me or any of these other millions of people who are, not millions, but hundreds of people who are applying. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad that I'm not hired. I don't feel bad that I don't have a really, like, a well-paying job, because trust me, I've tried in law too. I have a law degree. I've tried getting a law job, either as a clerk, assistant. No one's calling back. And so it just proves that, yeah, you could shit on me for not having my own house, not having my own place and whatever, but I'm trying. Like, I'm literally the one applying for all these things, willing to show up, but I'm not getting called back. The only job I did get called back for was a gas station clerk job, which isn't bad, but at the same time, like, I don't really want to be, I don't want to be inviting that into my life. Like, I'm not trying to just be goofy or behind a counter selling people cigarettes and jewels and tobacco and nicotine and like, I don't want to be. I'd rather be giving that shit for free and then I'd get fired. But I'm just like, I've applied for so many jobs, just like you probably have. I've tried, I've put myself out there, I've sent my resume to many, many places. And if I'm not getting a call back or shown any interest, that's just universe and God saying, you're not needed here, bro. Just keep focusing on what you're doing. And what I'm doing is just my own, I create books. That's what I do. Some people create hella YouTube videos. Some people create hella TikToks. Some people create all types of shit. But what I do is make books. And I like to also do a little bit of social media just to, you know, present my words. But don't have anxiety about this shit. This world is fucked. Like, there's already, just think about the surplus, how many people there are versus how many, like, the actual amount of jobs needed and necessary is like, it's like 1 to 2% compared to how many people there are and shit. So it feels just like, it feels really hard to get ahead and get a position and shit. But I think, like I said, it's just universe and the God telling me, like, focus on your own shit because you're not needed and any of those other things you applied for, bro. That's why I don't feel bad. But I do feel bad because I don't have enough money, because I'm not making enough money, because I'm not working like a traditional steady paycheck job. So I don't have much money, which is making my life shitty. I'm not gonna say shitty, but it's forcing me to live very, like, I have to live with family. I can't have my own place. I don't feel like excited to date because I can't really afford that type of expenditure of dating. Like, these types of things are, if I had money coming in, bro, I'd buy land. I would buy like a cheap but durable canteen type home, have my car. That's all I need. Just a small little canteen home, modular home with my car on a nice piece of land. And I'd probably have some sort of agribusiness. I'm not sure what exactly, but I'd love to have an agribusiness and just like live simply and produce books. But I've tried fitting into the matrix many times, like giving up or trying to reinsert myself, whether it's in teaching, whether it's in law. Teaching I've kind of given up on because I'm just like, I feel like with K through 12, it's not bad, but it's just also, I like those kids, they're nice, but I don't like there's so much certificate, like you have to get a bunch of certification. I just don't want to have to like go through, I'm tired of playing other people's rules, bro. I'm tired of like, oh, I already did the fucking SAT, the GRE, the LSAT. I've done the law school bar exam, the uniform bar exam, the ethics exam. Like, I'm tired of all these fucking exams, bro, these certifications. And it's like, I'm just not motivated to get my, like, they call it a certificate of eligibility. It's a CE. You have to apply for that. And I mean, I would just have to take the Praxis 2 or whatever, and then I could. But I don't really want to be in the school setting because it's like, there's just kind of no growth there. It's just like, I have to be told to teach some fucking Macbeth or be told to teach fucking some of Mice and Men. It's like, I don't give a fuck about those books. Like, I have my own readings that I dish out that I like I like Edgar Allan Poe, I like Hemingway, I like fucking Hawthorne, I like who the fuck wrote Rip Van Winkle. But I have my own shit like Flannery O'Connor, Raymond Carver. Like, if I want to dish out readings, I mean, I made my book College Short Stories, but if I'm trying to dish out readings, like, I'm not trying to teach this public school or even private school fucking curriculum. Like, fuck Greek tragedy plays, fuck English Renaissance plays. Like, just not trying to do that shit, bro. And so anyway, I'm tired of playing other people's rules and shit. I think a lot of people are. That's why they just do their own shit and post it online, and you can learn as much as you want, bro. You can learn till you're fucking till you're frozen or till you burn up. Like, there's endless learning available online. So I don't know, I just kind of lost faith in school, and also how it's expensive. Like, higher ed, I just think is real bullshit. How much I feel so bad how much the students are paying. I hate how admin and the stakeholders and the owners of the university or college are just raking in the dough and then paying the professor peanuts so that they can't even have their own fucking place. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that shit, dude. They treat you like a camp counselor, like you're 16 years old fucking doing a camp counseling shit. Fuck them. So I have applied to like many jobs, like legal clerk, legal assistant. No openings, no chances, bro. It's like, I don't know if it's because like people just want to hire like an attractive female with, you know, who's attractive, or like some shit like that. Like, who the fuck wants? It's kind of tough being a guy as well, because like you're kind of just seen as competition. So people aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, like, bro, I'll tell you this. If you show up to a law office and you're a pretty chick, they're gonna be like, fuck yeah, come in. Like, we're gonna hire you. You can staple shit, and we'll give you a fucking salary of $55K a year. But if I come in, like, they're gonna see me as a threat, as competition, and they're not even gonna want to deal with that shit. So, especially like, that's why you see a lot of lawyers opening up their own shingles and shit, because like you kind of have to. But I'm just tired. Like, I live near New York City. I've tried inserting myself there. Like, I tried getting a job there, doesn't work. So I'm in a state outside of the city, and basically I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired of I'm not gonna try anymore to be other than what I want. And also, a lot of people project their insecurities, bro. They're like, oh, you should do this job, you should do that job. It's like, meanwhile, they don't have a job, or they're like underpaid, or they're just not where they want to be. It's like, stop telling people what they should be doing, that you should be taking your own advice type shit. Like, that's what a lot of people I've noticed do. They project their insecurities. So if they feel like they should be doing something, they're gonna tell you to be doing some shit. And it's like, that's fucking ass peanuts, dude. So I don't know how the fuck to make salary. I gotta get a better job. Hopefully I will. Like, I feel like God is like not making this easy, dude, because I don't make much money. I'm grinding out books. You can check out my website. I have like 22 publications, and they're all dope. I love them all. And my plan is to kind of just sell them in person, like set up a table in a busy street, in a nice neighborhood area where there's like cafe shops and shit, and sell my shit. But what I'm saying is, that's kind of it's a grind, and it doesn't pay. Like, dude, fuck those people who are just getting paid like $100K a year to fucking answer emails and fucking input some data and just fucking fluff around and like a fairy. Like, it's not easy like that for me. So trust me, I've tried getting those easy jobs. They're easy jobs, they're really hard to get into, and trust me, a lot of those people, they're just in because of word of mouth, family, friends. They didn't go to Harvard, bro. They didn't qualify for that shit. I mean, even that shit. So I think the point is, like, I'm struggling even though I have credentials, bro. So I can't even imagine how other people feel. Like, I have a master's degree, I have a law degree, and I'm struggling. I can't even get a fucking job, bro, that's like well paying and shit. Because Like, yeah, I see advertisements, but no one's calling me back. I follow up, nothing. So it's like I said earlier, it's just universe and God saying, bro, focus on your shit. That's what I want you doing. Why else? How else? How else and why else? Like, you can't be something you're not, especially if the world doesn't let you. So, hopefully I get a better paying job. Hopefully I make more money and shit. But I think, like, it just is what it is, bro. So I'm gonna leave this video like this. Comment, let me know if you feel the same way. But yeah, bro, it's tough out there, and I'm very grateful that I have my books and shit, my own business. So I hope you have something like that for you, that you have your own goals that you can work on your own time whenever you want, because that's empowering. So I hope you have that. And basically, I don't know, bro, you could apply for a trade union work like Liuna, Liuna. They're having like they're accepting open applications tomorrow for like carpenter positions, but they also have like, they do a bunch of shit, like they do road building and shit. So hopefully something goes there, but I'll just give it a try. I kind of wish I was a truck driver. I had a CDL, because then I could just fucking drive trucks and then just make videos. But the CDL is also like a bunch of hoops that I would have to jump through and all this shit. But instead of going to law school, I wish I got my CDL, to be quite honest. Could have done that shit in a couple months and be making way more money. All right, bros, I'll leave this at this.